It's Local Edition. I'm Brett Pomerance. Thank you for joining us. Our guest is Evan Marks. Evan is the founder and director of the Ecology Center, which is in San Juan Capistrano. Evan, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
What is the center?
The Ecology Center is an organization I founded just about a year ago, and our whole intention is to inspire and involve people in the stewardship of Southern California's environment.
Okay, so what does that mean? I mean, we all want to be good stewards of the earth, but
Right.
what does the center do to perpetuate that goal?
The center has a few different program areas. We're located on an organic farm.
Nice.
Our home is a historic farmhouse from 1878. And we have different demonstrations. We have educational programs for all ages, and we host special events which are all educational as well.
Evan, I think it's fair to say that in 2009, most people want to be good stewards. They want to do what's right. They want to protect the environment. But so many of us don't know what to do. We're just, okay, we can recycle. But beyond that, there's so much more. This brochure really spells it out beautifully. Tell us what we can learn in measuring up and some of the tips you have.
Yeah, well, that was my intention. If we just step back, I worked internationally for 5 years. I grew up in Southern California, and the call was always back to community, and I wanted to come back and make an impact here because there's so much to be done and so many people that are interested. So the Ecology Center creates a format such that it's accessible and fun to learn about what strategies and solutions we can gather on our everyday activities that will make a difference.
So, for example, this booklet talks about a household audit. There is so much that we can do just in our own homes. I mean, talk to us about something as simple as lighting.
Absolutely. So there's the Ecology Center has demonstrations, and then beyond the demonstration, there's a self-guided ecological audit, which you're referring to, called Measuring Up. Mm-hmm. Measuring Up will then take you on a step-by-step guide to efficiency strategies, so really an application to water use efficiency strategies, to how we relate to food, to how we relate to energy use, and also the materials in our house.
And landscaping, which, by the way, here we are in Southern California. It's a semi-arid desert. And I was telling a friend recently, next door I looked out the window and I saw this beautiful green, lush grass. I thought, God, it looks so beautiful. I can't believe it. What are they doing? So I go next door, and it's artificial.
Oh, wow.
And it looked amazing. And so it's steps like that that it seems as if the Ecology Center is able to discuss, able to talk about. How is your message being received?
The message is being received extremely well. A ton of momentum. We're a new organization. We're just host a summer speaker series which reached hundreds of people literally in the garden for special discussions. The topics were on basic needs, food, water, shelter, clothing. We're launching an event upcoming. It's called Green Feast, which is a celebratory dinner in the fields. There's 200 people signed up. It's sold out. So there's an incredible amount of momentum. There's a lot of people that are very interested in the programming.
At the same time, Evan, we are in an economic crisis.
Right.
And I think folks believe that the environment and the economy somehow are adverse to each other. Mm-hmm. If you're pro-environment, you're anti-economy. Mm-hmm. What's your view of that perception?
You know what? I don't hold that perception in the sense that I've seen the strategies pay off. Right, so back to energy, you asked about light bulbs. Well, light bulbs, compact fluorescent light bulbs, CFLs, those actually pay off within 6 months. So the rest of that lifetime of that light bulb, you're actually gaining money.
Like you said, I think it's fair to say that in 2009, it's almost undeniable that being green is being economical.
Right, and being green is not about driving a Prius necessarily, putting solar panels on your roof. It's actually about how our behaviors every day are transitioned and transformed.
But you're on the street day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people buy it finally?
I believe they're buying it. They're in the process, and that's the most exciting thing, is that we've engaged in this process. So we've started the conversation, and we're moving towards our goals of creating healthy community.
Evan Marks, thanks so much for joining us and for really doing your best to send out the message that you can be environmental and economic friendly. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You bet. For Local Edition, I'm Brett Pomerance. Back to CNN Headline News.